Hi everyone, my name is Stefan. We have JC and Laura here for a Power to Express. Today we're going to focus on really fun creative transitions that are going to target our hips. So we'll have fun with it and we'll start in child's pose. As you come to child's pose, you have the options to bring your knees directly beneath you, or you can send them out wide towards the edges of your mat. It's really personal preference here, but as we will work into the hips, if out wide works for you today, take that option. As you settle in, begin to integrate into the space physically and mentally. For me, really helps to focus on the breath. So as you come here, exhale completely. Inhale, fill up through your belly. Exhale, release. Inhale, expand through your belly. Exhale, release. Seal your lips, full breath in, expand. Empty, release. Deep breath in. And out. Continue to keep your awareness on your breath, and on your next inhale, come to tabletop. Exhale, invite space in between your fingertips as you press into your mat. With your eyes soft, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Bring your chin to your chest, round through your back. Really nice. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Draw your chin to your chest. Tuck your tailbone forward. Inhale, cow. Press your fingertips firmly into your mat. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe, start to settle in here. Intentionally press through each fingertip. As you press your hands down and then forward, feel your hips work up the back wall. Further, experience length in your spine. And come back to your breath, sending it down to your belly as we understand there's a higher correlation of stress when we keep our breath up in our chest. When we bring it back down to our belly with intentionality, there's a higher correlation of calmness. So really focus on sending it down to your belly each and every breath. As you maintain the awareness in your breath throughout practice, I want you to consider that of your mind as well. Staying a little more inside as you distance your gaze, keeping it centered on nothing in particular, really focusing on your breath and your sensations. With that, exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent moon. Breathe. Options to extend your arms up towards the ceiling or even to place your hands on your right thigh as you settle in. Engage your right glute towards your left. Shift your left hip forward. And draw your navel in and then up. Full breath in. Exhale, half split. Breathe. Guide your right toes up towards the ceiling. Generate length through your torso. Even broaden through your chest as you draw your shoulder blades together. Exhale. Inhale, low lunge with a twist to the right. Breathe. Elevate your left hip so it works to be in line with your right. Press through your left heel. Actively reach through your right arm. Big transition here. Inhale. Exhale, lounging lizard. Breathe. Come to the outer edges of both feet. So your left ankle is on your mat, your left heel as well. but your right foot is pointed towards the front right corner of your mat. Secure your left shoulder. As your right knee moves to the outer edge of your mat, flex your right toes towards your shin. For the sake of today's practice, as you'll see here, hover your hips and send your right arm back. Exhale, we'll float. Inhale, elevate your hips, send your right arm up and over. Exhale, hover your hips, arm back. Keep your chest squared to the right. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, send it back. Once more, inhale, up and over. Exhale, hover your hips. Here's the transition. Inhale, up. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Pivot all the way around. And breathe. So as you do that in the flow, you'll kind of utilize your momentum from coming to the back of your mat and then coming up and over, finding the pivot points on your feet, and then dropping in to a wide-legged forward fold. So you're here. You can vary the distance between your feet if you like, but draw your big toes in, heels slightly out. Like you can shift your weight towards your toes. And then relax your neck, let your head begin to hang a little heavier. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift with your arms extended at a T. Breathe. Activate your legs as you press through your feet. Draw your shoulder blades together to continue to broaden through your chest. Remain firm through your core. If you want to bring your core into play just a little more, you can shift your weight forward towards your toes, starting to lighten through your heels. If you want to take it to the next level, you can start to hover your heels. Just stay nice and firm through your core, soft through your jaw, and intentional through your breath. Full breath in. Exhale, low lunge, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your left foot to meet your right, top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Press down through your feet. Exhale, mini back bend, broaden through your chest. Really nice breath. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Keep your hips back, chest proud. Nice. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Breathe. As you're here, press through your hands so you hollow through your armpits. Bring your toes back underneath your heels. And take the space in between your shoulder blades and lift it up towards the ceiling as you begin to dome through your upper middle back. Maintain the engagement through your quads and feel your hamstrings move and work their way up towards the ceiling as you press through your heels. Full breath in. Exhale, lower with control. All the way down. Inhale, low cobra. Breathe. Press the tops of your feet onto your mat. Remain soft through your jaw. Draw your elbows back and then slightly up to further open through the fronts of your shoulders. The soft jaw and your breath to your belly. Inhale. Exhale, release, tuck your toes. Inhale, high plank, press up. Really nice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale. One more just like that. In and out. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe. Exhale, release your right knee to your mat. Inhale, crescent moon. Stay for a few breaths. You can just shift your left hip back, right hip forward just a little bit. From there, lengthen through your side body so you're lifting up and out of your hips. Activate through your arms as you reach through your fingertips. Deep breath in right here, lengthen. Exhale, half split. Breathe. Work to distance your left toes away from one another. Lower your left hip 1/4 inch. And start to lengthen through your torso. Exhale completely. Inhale, low lunge with a twist to the left. And breathe. As you settle in here, I want to note that in the flow, we're going to skip through this posture. That this is just a great pose to prep the body. And you'll essentially flow right through it as you transition to lounging lizard from half split. Sounds like an intense transition. Kind of is, but it can be fun the more and more you get used to it. Press through your back heel. Lengthen through both side bodies. And secure your right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, lounging lizard. And breathe. Flex your left toes towards your shin. Once again, hover your hip and send your top arm towards the back of your mat. Exhale. We'll flow through it a couple times. Inhale, lift your hips, send your arm up and over. Really nice. Exhale, lower your hips, arm back. Inhale, up and over. Feel the different sensation. Exhale, send it back. Once more. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, send it back. Here's the big transition. Inhale, up. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Pivot across. We've been here, so inhale, halfway lift. Extend your arms out wide. Exhale, low lunge, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, step your foot up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain with the back bend, subtle change. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, so much control here. Exhale, chaturanga. It's still quite early. If you'd like, you can skip it. Take a variation of your choice. Inhale, upward facing dog. I love that option. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a couple breaths to get on the same page. Inhale. And exhale. Two more just like that. Full breath in and out. The breath's real nice here in the studio. I hope it is at home as well. Let's flow. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent moon. Gaze up and back. Exhale, half split. Here's the change. Inhale, lounging lizard to the right, all the way up and down. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Use momentum and pivot points. Breath in, halfway lift. Extend your arms out wide. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, halfway lift. Set your left foot down lightly. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain with the back bend. Press firm through your feet. Exhale, forward fold. Breath in, half lift when you're there. Exhale, chaturanga. Stay firm through your core. Inhale, upward facing dog. Create length through your lower back as you press. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Even distribution of weight through your hands. Exhale, low lunge. Nice control. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half split. Maintain length. Inhale, lounging lizard to the left. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Put momentum into play. That's it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Breath in, halfway lift, top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain with the back bend. Send your hips forward. Exhale, forward fold. Stay firm through your core. Really nice control. Breath in, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. This one you can take, you can skip, or try on a different modification. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a few breaths and become aware of the subtle changes, or maybe not so subtle, physically, mentally. Create an external rotation through your upper arms. As you increase the pressure through your index fingers and your thumbs, inherently that's going to create an internal rotation through your forearms. So it's external through your upper, internal through the forearms. Further, you'll experience security, and engagement through your shoulders. Exhale completely. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Come up to your left tiptoes. That's so strong. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Just once more. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Press, press, press. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Breathe. As you settle in to your crescent lunge, I'll demonstrate kind of what we're looking for from three-legged dog. Watch as I bring my knee to my tricep. My heel is back. You can't really see it, but it's back. When I press up, I start to lengthen and lift up. So for today's practice, I want you to hinge forward onto your back tiptoes. Hollow through your armpits, and then dome through your upper middle back as you begin to bring your front thigh towards your chest, engaging your core, but bringing your bandhas into play just a little more. Full breath in right where you're at. Exhale, crescent airplane arms. Come up to your left tiptoes. Inhale, warrior two. Breathe. As you arrive, you're going to bring awareness back into play here. There's an element of balance. You can keep your eyes open if you're not quite comfortable with hitting a soft gaze. So if your eyes are open, we're going to work on a wide peripheral gaze. So find some object out in front of you, almost nothing in particular. Gaze past that object. Start to acknowledge, without moving your eyes, the different shapes around you. Noticing the clarity slowly disappear. Your focus moves from external to internal as you become more aware of your breath, of the sensations in the posture, and the subtle adjustments that you can make to really tailor this posture to what your body needs in the moment. For me, it's a cue of dropping in that reminds me to hit my gaze. Come back to the breath and adjust the body accordingly. Full breath in right here. Exhale, extended side angle. And drop in. As you come back to your breath, you settle in. Bring back the wide peripheral gaze, or even go inward just a little more. Press through your back foot to activate your quad. From that, you can leverage that connection to lengthen through your right side body. Lower body and torso will remain the same. Right arm's the only thing moving. Exhale. Inhale, float your right arm forward and breathe. Essentially, it's an extended mountain posture through your torso. But consider the role that your back foot has in this position as you press through your foot. Roll your right shoulder forward, left shoulder back just a little bit. And with a soft jaw, inhale. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat. Half Skandasana is a really great option as well. It's really whatever your knee feels in the moment. You can start off with your hands on the ground, or even at some point bring them to heart center. Through the flow, I might throw in a challenge to find an arm expression, whether that's arms above your head, out wide, or really making it your own. Really nice breath. Full breath in right here. Exhale, low lunge. You'll spring off your back leg. Inhale, standing splits, and your left leg high. Breathe. Heard this cue this morning. Take your inner left thigh and bring it up towards the ceiling. It's going to help square your hip down. It really worked for my body, and you can play around and see if it works for you. Begin to lighten through your hands. Activate your back leg. Inhale. Exhale, Shiva squat. Breathe. Bring your left knee to your right calf. Find length through your torso. And keep your hips nice and even through this next transition. Exhale. Inhale, Shiva with a twist to the right. Breathe. So naturally, you may feel your left hip kind of dip down right off the bat. But we're playing the long game for our twist. So we want to find a proper twist which will come with even hips. So if you need to, you can take your right hand to your hips. You can just kind of feel, am I slowly moving down towards the left? Is there a slope? Can I work to elevate and even my hips, even if it means taking some depth out of the twist? We're playing the long game. Exhale. Inhale, standing splits, extend your left leg long. Exhale, low lunge. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Again, always yours to take or skip. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Press away through your mat. That's it. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Activate your leg at the top. Exhale, knee to tricep. Right tip toes. Strong. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Breathe. Some relax through your front toes. Did you commit to the lunge? Shift your right hip forward, but continue to apply pressure through your back heel. And secure your lower body as you start to lift up and out from your hips, lengthen through your side body. Relax your right or left toes just a little bit. Full breath in. Exhale, crescent airplane arms. Come up to your back toes. Inhale, warrior two. Open up and drop in. So again, run through the checklist. Breath. Wide peripheral gaze. And then tailoring the posture accordingly, not to just form a shape with your body, but start to understand the personal benefits that you get from this. As you do distance your gaze, notice how it becomes a little hazy, how your breath becomes a little more prevalent, an increased sense of clarity in the mind. Deep breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Really nice hold. Had a guy in class yesterday come up to me. He's like, man, those long holds. He's like, right when you want to get out of it is where the yoga begins. And while there's a sense of subjectivity to it, I believe it's so true. So start to notice those little elements of your practice. If you're already waiting for the next posture, your mind is thinking about what's to come, rather start to experience this posture for its own. Exhale, press to your back foot. Inhale, float your bottom arm forward and breathe. So again, it's like an extended mountain pose through your upper body. Roll your left shoulder forward, right shoulder back to further square your chest. And begin to notice the length that you have in your left side body and work to implement it even when your arm is down. And take a deep breath in with a soft jaw. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat. Breathe, really nice. Make that transition your own. Recently in my practice, I've really enjoyed coming through my inner thigh, working it back, and then down. So again, making this practice your own is a nice way to keep things new, to ensure that you're not just going through the motions, doing what we've always done. Full breath in. Exhale, low lunge. You'll spring off your right leg. Inhale, standing split. Breathe. Even your right hip with your left. Start to lift your right rib cage just a little bit away from the mat. Create a little more distance from your rib cage to the mat. As you exhale, place your right hand down. Keep your hips nice and even. Inhale, Shiva with a twist to the left. Breathe. Work to minimize the amount of daylight that can go between your thighs. Really leverage the firm connection to create a strong base to twist from. And we want to find that twist in the mid of our spine. Actively reach to your left arm. Exhale. Inhale, standing split. Extend your leg. Find an active quad. Exhale, forward fold. Breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. High to mid plank. You can skip it. Inhale, upward facing dog. Roll your shoulders up and back. Exhale, down dog. Let's take one breath all together. Full breath into your belly. Close your eyes and exhale, let it all go. By one, I'm at 3. Full breath in. Exhale, release. Ooh, this is the one. Full breath in. Really expand through your belly. And exhale, empty. Push the last bit out. Let's flow. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Just once, come to your back tip toes. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, low lunge. Step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Rise all the way up. Exhale, crescent airplane arms. Press to your left heel. Inhale, warrior 2. Spiral open and drop in. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, float your bottom arm. That's really nice. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. We'll stay. Inhale, option to express through your arms. Exhale, low lunge. Move forward. Breath in, standing split. Lift your left leg high. Here's the change. Exhale, Shiva with a twist to the right. We go directly into the twist. Inhale, standing split. Activate your left glute at the top. Exhale, forward fold. Breath in, halfway lift. Don't miss this one. Really nice. Exhale, chaturanga. High plank is always a great option. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press away. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Last one for a little while. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Extend. Exhale, low lunge. Maybe your heel hits first. Inhale, crescent, drop in. Exhale, airplane arms. Activate your right leg. Breath in, warrior 2. Really nice. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, float your bottom arm. Really nice length through your lower half. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. Feel powerful upright as you inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Maybe you stay low and crawl forward. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, Shiva with a twist. Work to even your hips. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, forward fold. Breath in, halfway lift. Even send it to your belly. Exhale, fold. Ooh, here we are. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. That's what it was. Breath in, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll run through it each side. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Breath in, crescent lunge. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior 2. Stay committed to your right leg. Exhale, extended side angle. Maintain length to your bottom side body. Inhale, float your right arm. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. Breath in, stay. Maybe express to your arms. Exhale, low lunge to the top. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, Shiva with a twist to the right. Inhale, standing split, nice control. Exhale, forward fold. Breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Maybe this one's the one you skip. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press to the L's of your hands. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Breath in, crescent lunge. Exhale, crescent airplane arms. Come up to your right toes. Inhale, warrior two, drop in. Exhale, extended side angle. Breath in, float your bottom arm. Nice length. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. You can do this. Inhale, maybe challenge yourself. Really nice. Exhale, low lunge, top of your mat. Inhale, standing split. Feel your right glute activate. Exhale, Shiva with a twist to the left. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, forward fold. Breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. We'll be here for about 6 breaths, or as long as it takes me to do this demonstration. Feel free to stay in down dog, to drop down to child's pose, or even to watch this demonstration. So here in a second, we'll do a little bit of core work. You'll be inhale, lift your leg high. Exhale, knee to tricep. I'll keep my shoulders over my wrist. Inhale, lower to my wrist. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Feel lower. Lift thigh to chest. So you can see I really want to round it through my back, and by coming up to my back toes, it really helps distance my chest away from the mat. The whole time, try to keep your arms locked out, your shoulders secure. We'll meet in down dog when you're ready. When you arrive in down dog, let's reintegrate the breath. Exhale. Full breath into your belly. Exhale, let it go. One more just like that, in and out. Really nice. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, lower to your wrist, trace your arm. Exhale, lift up, hollow through your armpits. That's strong. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. You can make this your own. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Once more. Inhale, lower. Listen closely. Exhale, lift and hold for 5. That's it. Try to send your right knee up to your tricep and your thigh closer to your chest. Feel your bandhas be recruited just a little more. Soften through your jaw. Inhale, listen closely. Exhale, runner's lunge. Step your right foot outside your right hand. Really nice work, really nice work. You can make this your own by keeping your back leg elevated, even coming down to your knee. Just be a few breaths here. Slowly come up to your left toes. Exhale. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. You've got this. Right back at it. Inhale, lower to your wrist. Keep your arms straight. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Breath in, lower. Exhale, lift. 2 more. You've got this. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Right up high. Last one. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and hold. Yes, you can. Press through the L's of your hands. Begin to hollow through your armpits and feel your core work as your thigh comes a little closer towards your chest. That's it. Full breath in. Exhale, runner's lunge. Step it forward and breathe. Good news is we're done with that one. Yeah. Unless you want to do that a little more at your home, we're done here. Settle in to your runner's lunge. We just have a little more before we cool it down. Slowly come up to your right toes as you exhale. Here's the change. Inhale, right foot comes forward, Malasana. Just a couple breaths. As you press down through your feet, feel your hips move down and then slightly forward as your chest comes up. Draw your shoulder blades together and feel your chest broaden just a little bit. Full breath in, your heels will go high. Exhale, forward fold. Breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Listen closely. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Breathe. Just a few breaths here. Ensure that your knees are in line with one another. To the length you've created through your left side body. And allow your hips to be slightly lower than your heart, or at least work towards that. Full breath in. Exhale, release, forward fold. Breath in, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Breathe. Once again, even through your knees. Press your fingertips firmly into one another. And on your inhale, from your hips, start to extend through the crown of your head. And each exhale, maybe you just squeeze your shoulder blades together just a little bit. Again, keep your awareness right here in the moment as if nothing were to follow. Full breath in. Exhale, release. Really nice discipline. Forward fold. Breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Inhale to stay. Exhale, lower all the way down to your mat. Come to Sphinx pose. Bring your shoulders directly above your elbows. As you can see here, parallel your forearms. Stay firm through your core. So as you press down through your forearms, you'll see my shoulders are up by my ears right now. As I press down, I start to distance my shoulders away from my ears as the crown of my head moves up. You can stay just as you are. Or if you feel prepped for floor bow, you can take floor bow. So floor bow or Sphinx pose. If you're choosing floor bow, grab your feet. Inhale to prepare. Keep your knees in line with your hips. Exhale, lift. Floor bow. Breathe. As you're here, I want you to feel the pressure of your feet into your hands. Elevate your lower rib cage. Lighten it away from the mat. Do the same for your knees. Stay soft to your jaw as you keep your knees in line with your hips. It's controlled. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly release. Send one cheek to your mat. Feel free to bend your knees, windshield wiper them side to side. And no rush, but whenever you're ready, with as little effort as possible, press your hands, swing your legs out in front of you. Then make your way all the way onto your back. Find spinal figure four, but we'll transition. So bring your right ankle over your left knee. Press through your left foot. Scoot your hips 2 inches to the right. Bring your left foot to follow. Extend your gaze and your right arm to the right. And allow your legs to fall over to the left. So you'll see your right foot will make contact with the mat. So your knee continues to point up towards the ceiling. You can leverage the connection of your outer right ankle and your left thigh. And send your right knee out to the right, just a little bit. Feel the sensation in your right abductor. At any point, if you'd like, you can transition to a more traditional supine twist. And this is your practice. If you'd like to stay, you can stay. Exhale. Inhale, bring your knees back to center. Any organic movement that feels nice to you is welcome. And then switch sides. Bring your right foot onto your mat. Left ankle to your right thigh. And your inhale, press through your foot. Lift your hips. Set them 2 inches to the left and allow your right foot to follow. From here, extend your left arm and allow your legs to fall over to the right. Work to recreate the sensation you experienced on the other side. And then without overthinking it, just bring awareness to the sensation you're experiencing now. And I'm looking at it through a new lens. Starting to see the impact that intentionality and attention to the breath can have on it. Exhale. Inhale slowly. Come back to center. This is your transition. If you like, you can find a happy baby or just bring your knees right into your chest as I'll transition us. Wrap your arms around your shins. Bring your forehead to your knees. Curl up into a small ball as you take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly release for Shavasana. Slowly bring awareness to various areas of the body. So eventually, as we practice this stillness in Shavasana, it actually starts to distance itself away from us. Just start to acknowledge your toes and your fingers. Move up to softening through your calves, through your biceps, your forearms. Just feel your hips and shoulders almost cement into your mat. Your breath flow naturally. Your jaw, your eyelids, and your lips relax. I'll bring you back in a few moments. And feel free to stay just as you are for as long as you'd like. When you're ready, exhale completely. Just bring awareness simply back to your breath. On your inhale, expand through your belly, fill it up. Exhale, empty. One more just like that. Full breath in, expand. Pull a little more in at the end. Exhale, empty. Push the last bit out. Bring awareness to your toes, to your fingertips. When you're ready, inhale your arms over your head for a full body stretch. Maybe even point your toes forward. Draw your knees to your chest, roll over to your right side for supported fetal position. Feeling supported by this practice of movement, of breath, of meditation, of discipline, compassion, stillness, awareness, and so much more. This awareness can help us dive deeper into our postures, not necessarily just in the physical. If we always go and we just hit warrior two, doing the same things we've always done, we'll kind of stay right there. If we start to tap in and see how we can build upon it, tailored accordingly physically, but start to work the mental, start to focus on the breath, to move away from what was or what could be, and start to experience what is, we slow things down. We adjust accordingly to the task at hand and the moment at hand. Practice for a mat to take off of our mat. In that space, slowly press up to a tall seated position. When you arrive, bring your hands to heart center. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time out of your day for yourself. Draw your thumbs to third eye center. As always, it would not have been the same without you. Namaste. Ooh. Thank you guys. Thank you, Laura, JC, for a little afternoon sweat. I'm not sure what time it is where you are, but from Kansas City, we will see you later. Thank you.